Okay. Your books. We're getting in real close to look at all of my imperfections. Okay, let's do this first look, which is soft and gentle and kind. I need concealer on my eyeball first. Concealed. Is this close enough? Is this close? This is as close as it can get, isn't it? Okay, let's take this itty bitty baby brush. Okay, so to start as a base, I'm taking the shade My Pills as a base, and I'm doing that with a Morphe M441 brush. This thing. Pack it all over, just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going in with the shade Pigment, and take that on the same brush. Just lighting. Well, let's try it this way then. You can, seems like you can see better this way. And I'm dotting that on the outer corner, kind of in the middle of my eye. And I'm using patting motions, making sure to first place the brush where I want the most color deposited. And then as I have less product on my brush, I can kind of bring it up and out. And then I'm going to blend it a little bit out. Okay, now that it looks like you got pink eye, let's go in and soften it a little bit. I'm gonna go in with My Pills again and run it on the top here just to soften that color. Okay, and then I'm gonna be taking this red shade in the middle of the Painted Desert palette by Morphe, and I'm taking that on a M321 Morphe brush. A brush that's shaped like that will do the job. And again, I'm being purposeful with my brush and placing where I want the most color first, right on my outer corner and lash line, and using patting motions to blend it in there, and then slowly bring it up into the crease. Yeehaw, now we really look infected. Awesome. I'm going back in with that first brush and blending the two together so that it's not such a harsh line. So we don't want to be harsh with this look. This is the girl that you're gonna take home to grandma. She's not harsh. She's gentle, she's sweet, although she might be infected with something in her eyeballs, from what you can tell, or something else, we don't know. Take her somewhere nice, perhaps Olive Garden. Well, actually, you may step it up for this. You may take her to Buca de Beppo. This is a Buca de Beppo type of girl. Is that what it's called? Is that what that restaurant is? Because I've never been there. I know people talk about how huge the portions are, but I've never been there. Big portioned pizza or not, size does not matter on Valentine's Day, is what they say. Okay, now that that is all kind of blended, sorta, it'll do the job, eh? Let's do some fun stuff. And then I'm gonna go in with Just a Theory from the Conspiracy palette on my little ring finger. And we're gonna pat it on the inner corner and center of the eye. I like to use my finger for metallic or shimmer shades because I feel like I get the most payoff with it. Put it on however you want. If you like to use a brush and concealer, if you want to like cut it out and make it all nice and cut creasy, go for it. Slap that shit on. And then on this e.l.f. Professional Lip Defining Brush, which let me tell you, this thing does not define lips at all. I don't know if you can see. That's the opposite direction. I don't know if you can see this, but it's super fluffy and does not define lips in the slightest. But it's really good for putting eyeshadow right where you need to and doing tiny like micro blending. So I'm actually gonna go in with this shade from the Painted Desert palette, just a little bit, and place it where the shimmer color kind of begins to meet the red. And again, using patting motions that are very small rather than big swiping motions. We don't want this color to be blown out and get muddy and messy. Sometimes makeup just takes time, you know? Remember, go slow on the first date. Dipping back in that red in the middle that we had earlier and kind of just helping blend the two a little bit. Going back in with that fluffy brush that is not clean, just patting over that glitter shade to blend it a bit better. Let's do the same on the other side. Oh, I messed up, Mr. Krabs. I messed up, Mr. Krabs. I went in with the wrong color. Oh, it's fine. Just grab more shimmer. Pop that sucker right there. Fixed it. Okay, now that that's on there, I do want to brighten it up a little bit because I just do. So now I'm going in with a flat brush. This is from bhCosmetics number 18. Something like that'll work, or your finger, you can do that too. But I just want to be a little bit more precise with my application, so I'm going to use a brush, but if you have, you can use your pinky finger if you've got tiny little hands. I'm grabbing Diet Cola from the Conspiracy palette. Anything similar will work. And then putting that more towards the inner corner. Basically covering up everything I just did, but you know, whatever. Doesn't always be like that, but sometimes it do. And with this same little guy, grabbing that brown shade that we used earlier, and sweeping that under the lower lash line, keeping it nice and close to the lashes. Whoa. And then going in with this baddie to diffuse it just a little bit and add some of that pink that is still hanging out. So you want to look sick, like infected. Now for the fun part, liner and lashes. I'm going to go do that. Okay, a simple band liner and these, where are they? These Ardell 817 fauxmink lashes. Super cute and lightweight for baby looks. Now let's throw on a lip, shall we? Okay, so I put on the NYX Pinup Pout in the shade Sophisticated. These are great for date nights because this formula does not move. Oh, there's a dog hair in this. I want more bronzer. The addiction must be fed. Can't see it in this lighting, but whatever. Yeah. All right, guys, and here is the first look for your date night. It's a little pinky, it's a little sweetie. It's just taking her home to meet grandma for Valentine's Day. Because that's how you spend Valentine's Day, is surrounded by family with your date. All right, let's rip this off and do it all over again. And we're back. We're ready to go for round two. For those of you who like more drama in your life, you really want to just like make an impact on your date with your eyelids. You know, try to make a first impression here. What the brush do we want? What the brush do we want? Yeah, sure, these still work. This is the e.l.f. Professional Blending Brush. She looks like that. If you got something similar, tight. If not, this is like $3. Okay. I have the bhCosmetics Zodiac Palette. That's what we're gonna be using for this entire look. This thing's really cheap at Ulta and on their website. So to start, I'm going to go in with this shade, the one right above Cancer. And these shadows are real pigmented. So, pat off the excess. Okay, and then we're gonna go in on the outer corner and keep it super focused. I may have tapped off a little bit more than I intended. There we go. And listen, if you're afraid of color, if you're not vibing with this color palette, you could do the exact same thing, the exact same techniques with whatever color you want. So it doesn't have to be, you know, pink and purple. It can be whatever your little heart desires. Because on Valentine's Day, that is what counts. What the heart desires. Okay, and then I'm taking the tiniest amount on here and doing the same thing in the inner corner, but leaving the middle of our lid open for business. Like you on your date. And listen, if you don't have a date for Valentine's Day, I'll go with you. But also, you're your own date, man. You're your own. You're your own. Take care of you, baby. Take yourself out. Go see a movie. Well, I have no idea what movies are out. My first job was at the movie theater, and it was so nice in the sense that I was able to, one, get free movies and popcorn, But I was in the loop as to what was coming out. Now I have no idea. I have no idea what is out. I have no idea what's coming out. I have no idea what looks good, what looks terrible. If there are Valentine's Day movies, I don't know. Oh yeah, we're connecting the top of it a little bit. I'm wiping off the excess product on my brush and then going in with a very, very light hand and just doing baby swiping motions to blend that out and diffuse it a wee bit. You know what else is a really fun date if you're not into, I guess, classic movie theater experience? I love that this video is now turned into me just giving date ideas for Valentine's Day. Let's see, what's some other good date ideas? Drive-in movie theaters are super fun. Probably not if you live somewhere with snow though, so like in the South where it's hot. Yeah, go to a drive-in movie theater. Video game nights are always fun. Honestly, like Nick and I, whenever we go out on like a date, we just find like a cool new spot to go eat food and gorge ourselves on it. And then we go home and we cuddle our dogs and we go to bed. And that's pretty much the extent of a date. So no, don't ask me what movies are coming out. Also, don't ask me for date ideas. Now, for those of you who are either single or just don't feel like going out that night, congratulations, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to do anything. Take a self-care night, man. Drop a bath. Blast your favorite music. Kesha just launched her new album and we're stoked. It's pure gold. Love her. Love it. 10 out of 10 recommend. That definitely will get you in like a party mood. This lighting is horrendous. Do you see what it's doing to me right here? I wonder what the actual... Who is Saint Valentine? I wonder who is Saint Valentine and why is he so significant in the love department, eh? Let's look. Who is Saint Valentine? Tell me! Here he is. Officially, Saint Valentine of Rome was a widely recognized 3rd century Roman saint commemorated on February 14th, and since the High Middle Ages is associated with a tradition of courtly love. But why? So he was commemorated as a saint and then Cupids got involved? And now we sell giant teddy bears? I personally don't see the correlation. Doesn't seem like he did a whole lot. Do you see that? I'm not doing that. I mean, I am, but I'm not voluntarily doing that. Okay. When in doubt, blend it out. When in doubt. I can't see. I'm sorry. I'm still not very good at this whole filming process. It is hard. It's not hard, but I can only do so much at once. You know what I'm saying? This side always does not match. Always. Doesn't matter what I do. Am I yellow? White? Now I'm yellow. Hello? That'll have to do. Okay, going back in with this. We're going back in with this, and we're gonna take a mixture of the matte shade above Leo and the darker shade above Taurus. I'm just dipping back and forth between those two, tapping off the little excess, and then still not going in the middle, but not quite so blown out as the first color, somewhere in between, right on the edge of where your skin color is. You know what's something fun you could do for Valentine's Day? I just thought of something great. My camera stopped recording, so I don't know where I was before this. Just go hang out at an animal shelter for a day on Valentine's Day. That's what we're gonna do. Oh dear, that looks horrendous. That's patchy as fuck, but whatever. And then I'm gonna take this Morphe M505 brush that's kinda clean, and we're just gonna fluff up the top of that a little bit and blend those wee colors together. Yeehaw! Blend that out, because that looks atrocious. And then I'm taking this bhCosmetics mystery brush because my dog ate the end of it, so I don't know what it is. But it looks like this. Super fluffy, flat. Great for going on the lash line. And I'm gonna go in with the matte color above Leo. And I'm just tapping it so that the product is really just on this bottom edge. It's not anywhere else on the brush. It's just focused right there on the bottom. And we're going to run that along our lash line. It's funny on the minute you put eyeshadow on your bottom lash line how everything looks less crazy and more put together. I'm telling you, man, it's one of the secrets. Now for the fun part. I'm gonna take the metallic shade in Aquarius on my little ring finger. Ooh, yeah, look at that. And we're going to tap that on the middle of our eyelid where we've left some space. Just like, oh, oh, oh wow, just like that. But tapping lightly on the bridge and more firmly on the lid. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah, baby. If your date's not impressed by this, that's when you know that they're not the one. If they can't appreciate the art on your eyeballs or say that it's too much, honey, no, they're not too much. They're just too low, too little. They're not right. Find somebody who appreciates the art on your eyelids. That's that for the eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna throw on a thicker liner, but I'm not gonna wing it. Some lashes, and then we'll be back for lips. And there's some liner and some lashes. A little thicker than the last look, but you know, who doesn't like it thick? Okay, all right, let's put a lip on and send it. What lip do I want? That's really dark. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, I'm taking the NYX Pinup Pout in the shade, oh god, Rebel Soul. Oh my god, Rebel, this is your lipstick. Your Rebel Soul. Aren't you sweet? This is actually pretty dark, so I'm gonna line my lips first with this NYX Suede matte lip liner in Soft Spoken, just to give something. This is gonna be way too light, but it still just gives me like something. Oh, I need chapstick or something, man. Goddamn. Dutch! Quit licking your paws. What are you doing? Do you wanna come here? There is a dog under my desk. There's another one on the door. Hi, pigs.
Oh, hello. Hi. Hello. Oh, you're gonna get lipstick all over you. Oh, don't. Yes, hello. Hi. Oh, I wanna kiss you so bad, but I know it's so nasty. You have a lipstick everywhere.
Dutch, stop licking my ankle.
Okay. That was nice.
Okay, you guys, and this is the finished look. The second one is done. And so, have a good Valentine's Day. Take yourself out, take your date out, take your dog out. Go hang out with a dog in a shelter. If you've got nothing better to do, then order Domino's and watch some Disney Plus, man. Catch up on The Mandalorian, catch up on The Witcher. So good. There you go. If you haven't watched The Witcher, watch The Witcher for Valentine's Day. It's really just embodies everything that Valentine's Day is, which, by the way, I looked up further into Saint Valentine when I was putting on my liner and lashes. Turns out the guy got beheaded, didn't have any like real impact on society at the time of, you know, 240 AD Rome. Apparently, though, there was a poet who, for rhyming's sake, said something about like, on heareth Valentine, Saint Valentine's Day, the cometh forth the birds and people to find their mate. And then from there, the holiday of chocolate and roses and teddy bears and unrealistic expectations was born. So there's your history lesson for the day. Here's your makeup lesson for the day. Rebel, thank you for hitting my tripod with your butt. As always, thank you for watching, guys. And if you liked this video, if you liked these little makeup looks that I put together, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you want more stuff. Leave a comment down below of what you want me to film next, because I'm running out of ideas. Stay badass. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye.